If you ever felt like happiness is just out of reach, you are constantly running after it but never quite catching up, this video is for you. Let's explore how we can stop chasing happiness and start attracting it into our lives. Hi everyone, this is Fern. Today I would like to dive into a topic that might sound cliche, but it's always true. Don't chase happiness, attract it. First, let's talk about what it means to chase happiness. It's like running on treadmill. This constant can lead to burnout, frustration, and big disappointment. But remember, as Dalai Lama wisely said, happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your own actions. So, let's explore how can we stop chasing our own happiness and start creating it into our life. When I first moved to New Zealand, I was chasing happiness. I thought if I could just learn English perfectly, make new friends, and get a good job and adjust everything into my life, I would be really happy. But guess what? It didn't work that way, and the journey has been pretty long and uneasy. So I end up feeling more stressed and anxious. Happiness always seems to slip away through my fingers. Once that time I learned, the more you chase it, the more it gets away from you. This shift in perspective changed everything for me. Instead of running after happiness, I start to focus on creating and attracting it naturally into my life. And guess what? It worked! So, race to the question, how do you attract happiness? Let me share some tips that work for me. Tip number 1, practice self-acceptance. Understand that you're just enough as the way you are. Embrace your faults and strengths. When you accept yourself, you create a positive energy that naturally creating happiness. To be able to be yourself in a world that's trying to make you to be someone else is the greatest accomplishment. I used to rely on what people did for me or said about me to feel happy. My happiness depended so much on others' actions and opinion that I lost sight of who I really was. This means loving yourself despite your faults, but because of them. It's your imperfection that make you unique and special. Well, I used to be really conscious about my English. I worry so much about making mistakes that stop me from speaking up. But once I accept that, it's okay to make mistakes and you learn and improve. I start feeling more confidence and people notice me of my effort and kindness, even beyond my English grammar. This self-acceptance brought me closer to others and made me happier. There's one quote saying, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely, which is so true for us. We always accept others people's flaws, but not for ourselves. Why is that? Why wouldn't we be kind to ourselves if we can be kind to others? Here's a sample exercise. Every morning, look in the mirror and say 3 positive things about yourself. It could be anything you like about yourself, from your smile, determination. This daily practice can help you reinforce self-acceptance and build positive self-image. Tip number 2, cultivate gratitude. Start a gratitude journal by writing 3 things that you're grateful for every day. It could be in the morning or at night, but I would suggest you to do it after the day's end. When I was going through my heartbreak and struggling with the depression, I started writing down little things I was grateful for every day. It could be as simple as a sunny day or a kind smile of a stranger. It's just very heartwarming because some small little things you don't even notice in life, but it made you happy on that day. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Tip number 3, practice living in the present moment. When you are mindful, you are more aware of a little joys and happiness in life. I believe that the present moment is always filled with joy and happiness. And if you are attentive enough, you will see it. One day, I decided to take a walk without any distractions. No phone, no music, just me and nature. I noticed the sound of birds, the feeling of the wind, and the beauty around me. It made me realize how much joy in the present moment if we at least take time to notice it. Here's a quick mindfulness exercise you can try. Sit quietly, take a few deep breaths, focus on your breathing and let your thoughts come and go without judgment. Spend 5 minutes just being present. Tip number 4. Surround yourself with positive people. Build the relationship that uplift and inspire you. Remember, the people who you spend time with have a significant impact on your happiness. You've become similar to 5 people that you are being surrounded with. I used to spend time with people who likes to complain and always thinking in negative way. And that drains my energy. But when I started to surround myself with people who are very supportive and positive, I felt a huge difference. The positivity rubbed off on me and I found myself smiling and laughing even more. Take the reflect on those people you spend time with. Are they uplifting or supportive? If not, it might be a good time to change, and it's okay to set boundaries. Tip number 5. Find joy in a simple pleasures. One of my favorite simple pleasures is watching sunset. There's something magical about watching the sky change colors, feeling the days and just being in the moment. These moments of quiet reflection can bring a deep sense of peace and happiness. And I do really love sunset because sunset is a proof that no matter what happens, every day can end beautifully. And tomorrow is a new beginning. It's small but powerful way to reset and find peace. There's a sunrise and sunsets every day and it's absolutely free. I'm not selling, but don't miss so many of them. Remember, happiness is not something you share, it's something you attract. Happiness is not a destination, it's a journey. I do really hope that the tips will help you enjoy your journey. Happiness is not out there, it's in you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also share your thought in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for the next video. Enjoy your happiness!